So welcome to my class, and in this I'm going to talk about exclusive uh, conversion of inclusive series into exclusive series. In the earlier classes we have talked about exclusive and inclusive series, class interval series, that is. So just have a look while I say, just to recap, just as a recap, let me show it to you. Like, you can see those the exclusive series 0 to 10, 10 to 20, etc. Can you see that? Well, the upper limit, I've marked it in orange, of a class interval and the following lower limit of the next class interval are the same. Whereas in the inclusive series, you say we take 0 to 9 and then it is 10 to 19. So in this, we see that the upper limit of the class interval and the lower limit of the following class interval are different. And you must have noticed that it is generally 1. The difference is generally 1. So now let's just take, in case of exclusive series, what do you notice? That the upper limit of a class interval is counted in the next immediate class. So we will count it in the next immediate class. Suppose if it's 10, it will be taken in the next. The frequency, any person who's got 10 marks will be counted in the next class, that is 10 to 20. Now, in the inclusive methods, both the limits of the class interval are counted in the same class. So it's 0 to 9 means 0 to 9. Then it is 10 to 19, 10 to 19. Both, any person who's got, say, up till 9 marks will be considered there from 0 to 9. And the next it will be 19 to, it'll be 10 to 19. So all of that. Now, exclusive method is important in all cases, as you see, and it is whether the value is in complete number or in fractions. But inclusive, yes, it is only it is useful when the value is a complete number. And regarding conversion, like I remember I started with exclusive. No, there is no need to convert the exclusive method into inclusive series. And in this, it is necessary to change when you are using the inclusive method into exclusive series. So then we are going to discuss about the conversion. How do we go about with the conversion? All right. So let's start with an example. Just look at this example, okay? Now in this example, they've shown that, say, we have these inclusive series, 10 to 19, there are 2 students there, 20 to 29, 3 students, 30 to 39, how many? 8, 40 to 49, 13, okay? And so what do we want to do? We want to convert this into exclusive series. So what do we do about it? So you see that the difference between 20 and 19, that is the upper limit and the lower limit, is 1. So we'll find the difference between the lower limit of the second class and the upper limit of the first class, the previous class, and the difference between them is 1. And now you divide the difference that is obtained, that is 1, divided by 2. So you get 0.5 as it's said. Now subtract the value obtained there from the lower limits of all classes. So from 10 you will minus 0.5, you get 9.5. From 20 you will minus 0.5, you get 19.5. From 30 you will minus 0.5, you get 29.5. 40 you will minus 0.5, you get 39.5, and so on. Okay. Now, and what do? To the upper limit, you are going to plus 0.5. So that is what you will be doing. So what did we do? We are going to add that up there. So 0.5, say 19.5 the upper limit, 29.5 the upper limit, 39.5 the upper limit, 49 plus 0.5. So we've done this. So we've now successfully completed the inclusive series into exclusive series. Now you will notice that the class frequency remains the same. They remain the same. Okay. All right. So the class frequencies, as you see, they remain the same. That you have to make a note of it. All right. So they remain the same, and the class, so they are unaffected. And in case of exclusive series, if the lower limit is negative even, then it is taken as 0. Generally for our level, it is, we don't go into that, though of course in certain cases it can be negative, but we don't need them right now, so we just take it as 0. Alright, so this is how we convert the inclusive series into exclusive series. You may be given a raw data. The raw data, take the tally bars, put them there, put the frequencies, find out. You can either, they'll ask you, initially you can get a question as with this data you make an inclusive series, or with this data and when you make the inclusive series, they'll ask you to convert it into exclusive series. Okay.